the Gopher Watch League Season 5 All-Stars game. We're finally getting around to having the nice little festivities at the end of the season here before we all get ready for Season 6. And tonight we have Team Yeet and Team HVSec, I believe the official names are. The Yeetmeister Supremacy and the Ramsey Riders reunion or something like that. I don't know exactly. I'm close enough. Anyway, just a real quick rundown of our teams, just so everybody knows who our all-stars are. For Team Yeet, we have Yeetmeister, Akua, Invictus, Marco, Macro, Riddle Dog, War, Booney, Rusty Goomba, and Red Cactus. And for Team HV, we have HVSec, Bonesy, Frobel, Neomonia, Flip Flop, Fedora Master, Fancy, Caden, and Corey. As a quick note, not enough players are able to show up for Team HV, so we've had Jack come in and sub for one of them. So if that upsets you deeply, go yell at Tyler Bonesy for his action, this heinous action that he's committed. But yeah, I'm joined with Caber27 as my co-caster. We've got Trey on the prod.
Hello. I should mention before this production starts, this is all-star roster. Everyone's ready to have some fun. Some fan favorites on each of these rosters could make some really funny moments, I would say. Obviously, this game isn't for any stakes or anything, so we could see some pretty good moments, I'd say, out of the teams here. I should also mention that I am feeling a little under the weather with this lesser-known sickness called the coronavirus. So if I'm coughing in the middle of production, I am sorry in advance, but I'd rather.
He's lying.
I'm not lying.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna say that we're R, so we can go ahead and get the ball rolling, as we're a little bit past due. I'm sorry. We were trying to get players in.
I love when balls roll, especially in Overwatch.
In game.
What?
Yeah. Nothing. Anyway, we're moving into Lijiang Tower. We're just now getting into the map here, and we're gonna be looking to see what these teams are trying to do. What do you want to see, Mister Caber27?
I want to see Wrecking Ball and Gardens, but I mostly just want to see these guys do something fun, have some fun, be funny, on a nice, clean, non-toxic match that will surely occur.
I have been promised by people some funnies, like Invictus eventually being on Mercy. I'm not seeing that right now, and quite frankly, it upsets me deeply. But you know what? Maybe we'll get it later.
Right off the bat, though, we're gonna see a Lucio Mercy comp coming out from Team HV here, with Flip Flop on the Lucio.
Notoriously her best character, I think.
I would say so as well, being on her team for last years. I think I've seen her play Lucio like twice, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, best character, best champ. And moving in here, we're seeing also the Risa Hog, the pulled pork composition, if you will, from Team Yeetmeister. Sorry. Yeah, Team HVSec, excuse me. Oops. Oh, we're on pause? Well, we're already off to a pause. We can make up some fake thing that happened, like somebody's mouse died.
And it's really important to see Fancy's right-click here onto Red Cactus from my point of view. Looks like all of the pellets are definitely going to connect, and it's going to deal a very minimal amount of damage.
10 damage.
Yeah, this is what happens when we give the host to the one West Coast player in this
the entire server, yeah.
League, yeah. Who ran this by? Is it you, Max? Did you flag this?
Yeah, I allowed this to happen. If you think about it, I'm sorry. Just moving in. I guess we can talk a bit more about comps because we have time. We're seeing a bit more of a traditional dive coming out from Team Yeetmeister, while we're seeing something more trolly. Well, something a bit more less traditional. Excuse me, from Team HVSec. And we're going back in. Fancy's hit Red Cactus dealt 20 damage. It's insane. And it's lagging very hard. It's lagging very hard, but that's okay. It's fine as Neomonia picks up Invictus here. And as we got
an early bubble come out from Yeet as well. Oh god, this lag is unbearable.
I'm gonna give Fedora a little.
Pardon me.
It seems like people are asking for a restart, which would make sense considering this is to
This
say
is
it's a little iffy on connection.
from a strategic point. You could really flip the comps on their head and go in with something completely opposite of what we saw from each team there. That would be funny.
It was fine when we 1v1. That's so true. Yeah, but the lag is a little bad. We're teleporting around. That's okay. Um, so I imagine we'll get that fixed. Now we're already in a lull in the cast. If you think about it.
Maybe it was just a little bit of little angry that Invictus was a little angry that pneumonia got an early pick on them.
Yeah, so he's actually DDoSing.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I think that's the
I would have done the
storyline.
same thing.
Yeah, I think that's the storyline we're gonna go with is that somebody is upset and they're DDoSing, and I'm not gonna say who, but it might rhyme with Menvictus. Red Cactus talking about teleporting off the map, and he fell off the map apparently. So really, it's just Blizzard servers are in healthy quality.
Oh, are we moving lobbies? No way. All right.
We're moving lobbies, okay. Who are we moving to?
I don't know.
Wow, this is such a great cast for our all-star festivities.
Very.
We appreciate everyone. We appreciate everyone joining in, viewing us. Sorry for a little bit of a scuffed stream to start. That's our bad. That's okay though.
Listen, this isn't our bad. We didn't do anything.
Well, yeah, we didn't. You know, if you think about it.
I did think about it, and I don't think we did anything.
I'm gonna join Fedora Master now. Oh, Yeemeister invited me. Epic. So, since we don't really have anything to talk about while we're waiting for things to go back in, what have you been up to, KR27? Anything interesting happening?
Yeah, I actually I just got back from a rowing regatta. I row for the UMN crew team. We did really bad, but that's okay. And then I was there and I was feeling a little under the weather. I'm like, Coach, I might have to go home. I got a cough. I'm feeling a little feverish. Got home, took the COVID test, and actually, it's a funny story. I was looking at my test on the table, and it's usually like a 15-minute timer thing or whatever. And I was looking, and I saw the two lines. I'm like, "Hey, that's funny, like the pregnancy test, and that's how you know you're like pregnant with a baby." And then my brain put the connection together that meant that I had COVID-19.
You were pregnant with COVID-19, if you think about it. Yeah.
So that's what I've been up to, and so now I've been hanging out back home. How about you, Max? What have you been up to?
League of
Besides
Legends.
playing League of Legends, you can't say that.
Well, the semester is ended. I'm here a little bit longer, and I'm just kind of chilling out for the rest of the year. So it's time to go back home.
Your apartment?
Just in the dorm, yeah. Just vibing for another 16 days.
Get some DP dough for me while you're there. Oh, you don't like calzones. That's right.
Hey, so it's basically a sandwich if you think about it.
It's kind of more like a pizza, I would say.
Yeah, but it's like a pizza sandwich. Okay, can we have this discussion? I tried to have somebody tell me that a burger isn't a sandwich.
A burger is a sandwich.
A burger is very much a sandwich. I want to, like, if people in chat have any opinions on this and want to say that burgers aren't sandwiches, you can say that.
We'll fight you. We'll argue.
We will argue with you instead of casting. Yeah, because this is, quite frankly, the person who brought up this argument it's a little silly.
Who was it?
I'm not gonna expose Kerbology like that.
Okay, thank goodness you wouldn't expose her like that.
Yo, you guys want any predictions?
Oh yeah, we can run predictions.
We can run predictions.
We don't have stat-based ones, but
yeah, we can just do basic. Who's gonna win the map?
Who?
We could make it something completely subjective, like who's gonna swag out harder, rather than just arbitrarily decide.
We'll do who wins map.
Round better.
We'll do who wins map 1 for the first one, then we'll do some shenanigans ones for the other ones.
No, we should do shenanigans. We should just keep it to the basic stuff.
Well, I'm.
Oh wait, we're on that market now.
I'm gonna predict. And I'm gonna predict. Team
bias caster over here. Come on.
I'll inflict the caster curse on the enemy team or the team I'm not voting for. I'll go for Team Eatmeister. Let's see.
Okay, then I guess I have to be a Team HVSec enjoyer. Let's go, Team HVSec! Woo!
They're gonna see the TP count come out from Team Yeet here, where
But they actually changed back. They changed back into the tracer.
Wow.
They don't want to commit to the full TP. As on here on Night Market, as we've got teams clashing together here at the beginning. Yemeister pins in is only met with Fedora Master's gold on his Arisa character. 2 picks on the side of Team HVSec, however, as Red Cactus does get a nice pick off onto Fancy. Doesn't really matter though, as Pneumonia's picks off Akua, getting a nice kill. However, Team Yeetmeister's getting a little bit of point pressure here, gets stalled out by a Pneumonia on the Genji.
Yeah, the Arisa's not something you often see here on Lijiang Night.
Yeah, indeed. It's not.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's not what you often see. I've seen Fedora Master play a little bit on these maps, and actually it goes in favor of Team HVSec first. Off those really good first picks they got, you know, they're able to get a lot of tempo there. The Nano is invested onto War.
This is a big Nano here.
This is a big Nano. He's doing a lot of work here. He's going in. I can only imagine that was on purpose, because if that wasn't...
comes out from Pneumonia,
you know?
Gets 2, Naked Blade, no Nano.
Naked Blade, no Nano, gets 2.
Cactus. Looks like...
What a slam from Yeetmeister! He kills Jack, he just completely bonks down Jack. Red Cactus follows up with a whole hog, gets rid of Fancy. Akua picks up flip-flop, and that's going to be that for the point flip.
You know Pneumonia's raging about how he got 3 or whatever. It's... We're gonna see a Genji battle here. Two players both known for their Genji being Akua and Pneumonia.
He was up in the front here deflecting, but he actually gets hooked by Fancy. Fancy being really well known for their hook abilities, and Yeetmeister pins in.
Being known for pinning into 6 enemies.
But like, if you think about it, and like if you really like look at the line in your mind, it would have worked out brilliantly if you didn't die.
I would have actually made the same decision, I think.
I probably also would have made the same decision. If it's like one of those, like, you're gonna die anyway, why not just pin? Quite frankly.
we can see a blade come out from Akua here, but I bet it's met with flip-flops.
Cease your resistance drop. HVSec comes out with the Reaper die, Death Blossom, if you will. Invictus's Pulse Bomb doesn't find much, unfortunately. It's going to be another fight in favor.
Important to note that the only ult that Team HV did not use was that sound barrier for that Dragon Blade really coming, or probably Nano Blade too.
Yeah, we got Nano Blade coming
up on his
on the side of the Yeetmeisters.
Let's see.
We're going in. Pneumonia's kind of doing a little bit of playing around in the front, trying to poke him out. Akua jumps in. He gets the Nano. Beat comes out. Akua's a sad man. He still picks up Fedora Master. Beat comes out from War. Akua picks up 2. It's looking heavily in the favor of Team Yeetmeister as
sleep on the HVSec from Riddle Dog here could lead in favor of Team Yeetmeister getting the edge of this point.
Fancy falls to Invictus is looking really good for Team Yeetmeister here. They just go ahead and flip the point. It's going to be 99-25 at the end of all of this, but they'll likely be able to get at least a couple % off this.
Blade comes
Pneumonia believes that he can win this. He throws out the blade. He gets War.
He dies.
Yeetmeister slams the wall. It doesn't matter. Yeetmeister, he still comes out with the emote. That's right.
odorless Earth Shatter right there. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna see completely dry ult bangs from both teams here, except for my whole hog coming out from Fancy, but that's not too impactful, I would say. A big hook from...
You say that? Fancy's gonna get a triple.
Maybe. I'll see it when I believe it.
Fedora Master gets hooked in, but he doesn't die because he's the horse on the lures. However, Akua dashes in, picks up Fedora Master, gets the reset, dashes back in again. Fancy pulls out the whole hog, actually kills Yeetmeister. Eat your own words, my man, Caver27.
One person.
Jack finds 2. He just wrote in chat earlier, by the way. Why are you 2 running from a support? Sad face.
We're gonna see a lot of numbers on the point from Team HV here as Invictus tries to stall for anything. Fancy finds a nice left click onto him. Yeetmeister falling to that coalescence. A blade comes out from Akua just to fall to that same coalescence as there is just stalling left. Beat comes out from Flip Hop here to secure the deal for Team. Oh, big stun!
What can I say? It's a little unlucky for the side of the for the Yeetmeisters here.
I think they need to get a bit more creative. I think in order to find an edge over team Team
HVSec?
HV, we're gonna need to see some shenanigans afoot.
Warjacks were in chat. Oh, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Red card.
I lost 1,000 points on that vote. I lost 1,000.
No. It's not
Wait,
the. It was not the game. It's the game.
Oh, let's go. Okay, I believe. I believe in Aqua Symmetra. Aqua Symmetra.
Aqua Symmetra.
And we've seen these guys practice this map before the map started on the TXCXX 1v1 game mode, so they're very familiar with this specific sub.
The layout of this map they're really used to, especially if it's on the Lunar New Year celebration. As we see, Yeetmeister gets early White Room hold. Monkey actually being played by Fedora Master, and he just gets like Giga melted.
We're gonna see a Monkey Orisa comp from Team HV.
Banana comp.
Yeah, but there's Banana comp, and I don't know. I have a feeling that is not the smartest pick for them, but what do I know?
Yeetmeister pins. He's met with nothing but a fancy gold, fortify if you will, and Rick Cactus picks up Fedora Master. It's looking pretty good for the side of the Yeetmeisters. They have early control. I mean, however, they are kind of just inting into the front.
The Team HV is going to walk in with a team of 6 here, as Team Yeetmeister is going to be down a couple. And
yeah, they're only on 2 now. They've only got 2 people left on point. They're just going to try to back away, save their lives instead of contesting and dying on point. Yeetmeister's back. Lamp is used. They don't find anybody, but nobody dies either. As Yeetmeister just has to walk back, holding that shield up. And we get out of that tight choke.
We've got a couple ults coming online for this next fight here. We could see an early Bongo and Nano from the... Photon Barrier comes out and the Amplification Matrix. Lots of ults flying out. There's a Nano Valk on the field.
Yeetmeister... Oh, got flip-flop.
Finds 2 with Primal.
Fedora Master finds 2. Fancy find... Jack kills Yeetmeister. Deft? Question mark? Exclamation point?
I think that was a Jack differential right there, as the ultimate fight is going to go in favor of Team HVSec with that Nano Valk. I'm sure once again Pneumonia is wondering why that Nano did not go to him. I know he's notorious for wondering where those Nanos go, but we are going to see Yeetmeister on the Roadhog. Cannot do more. Cactus on the Wrecking Ball. Let's go.
I don't know if you saw it last fight, but Yeetmeister actually got sped into the backline, ran up, and then shattered Jamie flip-flop, and then pinned her into a wall. Solo shatter onto flip-flop. It really worked out in their favor as well, as the Bongo has been invested here by Fancy. It's allowing Fedora to dive in a little bit deeper. HVSec drops the die. He gets one. Invictus drops the die. Gets flip-flop. I should be calling it Death Blossom. I'm just saying the words that I hear in my head in game.
We're gonna get a crisp period from flip-flop in the text chat.
Sorry, this is a very scuffed pride, but me and Caber27 have not.
We go way back.
We have not casted Overwatch in a long time. I hope everybody's having a great time with it as Pneumonia's in the back line kind of dashing around, but he gets picked off, unfortunately. HVSec trying to pepper him in with the Reaper shotguns. I love him when he comes in from the side. Unfortunately, however,
can execute a kill in 2 to 3 shots.
Yeah. Very effective as War drops the beat. It's looking really good, and that's a C9.
I didn't even know the round was gonna end.
That was really good for the Team Yeetmeister, I think. They were gonna win that fight by a lot, like unironically. And unfortunately they just couldn't get anybody out, as Fedora Master on Winston actually was booping them back in Primal.
Might be that 2K Primal we were talking about. Let's see the juggles. Big jugs.
Yep.
Medium jugs. There's that Nano Valk we were talking about.
Thank you.
Now I lost my 1,000 points.
Yeah, now you lost your 1,000 points. And I see we got a really big Fancy Enjoyer in chat. Shout out to the Fancy Enjoyer. They played very well on the Hog character. I think they also Orisa. They played very well on Orisa as well. Let's go Fancy. I don't know. I like being positive.
I like being positive too. What map are we gonna see here? A hybrid map? Surely it's got to be KR, right? Team Eden is gonna go straight to KR. MJ cut? What do you mean? I'm still here.
Why is MJ cut?
I'll drop a question mark. I think. Yeah, rare first, they heard about my points. They're. I think if we go to KR, my personal, yeah, here we go.
On the Kings.
Surely both teams will play Reinhardt, right? I think our can we have our prediction be which team has more enemies earth shattered?
I don't think we can see those
Can we track
stats.
that? No,
We
shit.
can't see those stats.
I can't swear.
Can't say that. You can't say that.
Max, why would you say that?
What cool prediction could we do? I think a really cool prediction would be which team wins the map.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
We're going into KR, and if you think about it, if you wanted to like be funny, you could say instead of King's Row, you could say King's Joe.
Who's Joe?
I don't know. That's something that's confounded me for some time.
Chad, can you tell me who Joe is?
We're having a great time on the cast tonight. We both were really prepared to do this, and we're not asked last second, either one of us. Nope. And just so, oh, there you go. Trey on the prod is getting the really nice graphics up for the, Prod is R.
Oh, we should tell him.
Yeah. So everybody knows, HV6 won that map. So it's 1-0. Yeah, there we go. Trey's got
it. I'm getting special info that I don't know what this means. I'm just gonna read what she told me, but Flip Flop informed me that they're switching roles for Team HV. So the tanks are going DPS, the DPS are going support, and then the supports are going the tank role.
This is going to be very awesome.
I don't know if that's gonna be it's not going to be reflected from Team Gatemeister, but we are going to see a Ball Zarya comp from Team HV here.
And Cleave comp from Yeetmeister Aqua. And Jack? How do you do that?
He had to go to third, right?
Yeah, I guess he rolled out and went to third. That's a good point.
Oh, because he's on Reinhardt now. So I'm getting trolled here.
We're getting trolled.
No hamster for me.
No hamster. I thought maybe there was like a hole in the subway station, but nope.
Shermata Bros. And we're gonna see Cleave comp come out from Team Yeet here on the attack.
Surely they wouldn't be trolling us and just
no
shot.
It's gonna be Cleave comp. Final answer.
Final answer, Cleave comp. Yes. Okay, so Aqua and Yeetmeister are coming out on the Monkey Rhine. They're getting ready to do a lot of damage. The Maywall has been invested already. It didn't really do anything, but that's okay. As Red Cactus dives in on Doomfist. Oh my god, it was a big anti-nade coming out from who's on Ana?
Who's on Ana? No.
Who's on Ana?
Pneumonia's on Ana.
Pneumonia Ginjoid had a really big anti-nade.
Jack pins in, finds a freezing gun, but also finds Invictus on the Mei there. As the teams are about even at this point in the fight. Jack swinging into that bubble, that Winston bubble.
Jack drops the shatter, finds... That's a little rough, unfortunately. But Yeetmeister only 59% of his shatter, so Jack maybe was just kind of swagging out. As Red Cactus is back in the backline, Aqua dives in onto HV Sec. War picks up. Yeah.
Dragon
Team Yeetmeister looking really good.
Trying to turn the tides back in favor of them. Still the picks are lining up for Team Yeet here. As it's
and Flip-Flops on point, just kind of dying. Fancy, gonna try to run out. Playing Hanzo, maybe trying to get a last pick while he walks backwards, but unfortunately nothing happens there. And it's gonna be a point cap, early point cap in favor of the Yeetmeisters.
Oh,
as the Shatter's been invested.
To guarantee that point capture.
It also gets them out of the choke. It guarantees that they're not going to be held at choke.
Good point.
With the cart moving out, probably as Red Cactus was looking for a punch there, but he doesn't. He stops charging on Flip Flop.
Doesn't want to charge up that Zarya, make her even stronger. That would not be good. Blizzard is invested into Hanzo.
Blizzard is used questionably, maybe, but it doesn't matter. As we've got HV Sec in Valkyrie, he is just DPSing. Just kidding, he actually revives Fancy. This is it, the carry potential is here. Never mind.
You know, Mercy's gun does a lot of damage, actually. If you really think about it.
If you think about it,
Let's check out Yeetmeister here, who is currently sparring against the Genji and probably the other 5 members of Team HVSec here. Drops a pin onto the enemy Reinhardt just to be met with that same pin.
Oh, big Graviton Surge comes out from Flip Flop. Wall is really nice here from Invictus, but Fedora Master gets the Nano Blade. Red Cactus dives to the bad line, however, with the Doomfist Meteor Slam, the Meteor Strike, if you will.
I don't know who's winning this fight right now. I think blue team is?
Yeah, I believe Team HVSec is winning, but the progress is still going in favor of the Yeetmeisters as War throws out the dragon. Sorry, Fancy throws out the dragon. That's the name I was looking for.
Why did they switch roles? Shatter comes
Shatter!
out. Jack finds
Shatter from both people. Shatter,
Yeet-
Yeetmeister and Jack shattered each other. However, Jack got the bubble diff.
Yeah, and War lost a very important ultimate there, being that sound barrier.
He got Warjaxed again.
But it looks like Jack might be caught out. We're gonna see a Doomfist mirror from Fedora Master now. I know Fedora was working on his Doomfist during the Season 5 Go for Watch season and was too afraid to bring it out during...
So what are we thinking for the name then? Is it Fedora Fist or Doom Master?
I like Fist Master.
That was pretty good too. No, never mind. I changed my mind to Doom Master again, as we've got the Valkyrie invested from HVSec here, trying to keep everybody alive on point. Red Cactus picks up Flip Flop. HVSec flies back. It's able to revive Flip Flop.
Shatter plus Dragon equals kills, I think. 1.
Yeetmeister just killed Pneumonia by jujuing on that beat, quite frankly. Jack is in Blizzard, but he's living, surprisingly. Flip Flop is living. HVSec cannot do more. He's a Yellow Beam Andy, but it's working out. And he gets killed by Aqua.
On Akua here. Akua might get out here. Nope.
Everybody's really low here for Team HVSec.
Grav is invested from Flip Flop here. Probably find War. Maybe Invictus if they're lucky.
No, the Meteor Strike is used by Fedora Master. Doesn't quite find anyone. He gets his cooldowns reset, however. He dumps back in. He pushes away the tank. He tries to find Invictus. Doesn't quite get anything done with it. Tries to get away. Dies. And nobody can toss. So that's a second point cap here for the side of Team Yeetmeister.
Yeah, we're going to see an ult advantage here from Team Yeetmeister here with both tank ults here. Nothing really to answer on Team HV except from a Valkyrie coming up. But that means that hopefully Team Yeet can continue this progress quite well. Let's see if they could get Fancy Hanzo here. Yep, Riddle Dog on that Moira character. Was able to find it. Jack finds a Maywall with his pin. Maybe they're able to follow up on that. Who knows?
Wait, we have stats, by the way.
We have stats.
Looking at the stats, the DPS here on the side of Team HVSec are doing a lot of damage, actually.
That is, yeah, crazy considering that they weren't playing the same role last round, and they're... Or wait.
Yeah.
Am I silly? I might be silly. Oh, it's
I don't really know what's going on. But nonetheless, Akua invests the Primal. It's Pneumonia.
Finds Invictus.
Jack finds Invictus. Still falls to Riddle Dog, but I mean, nice pickup from him. HVSec kills Aqua there. Randy written in chat by Pneumonia.
Who's Randy?
I don't know.
Oh,
Fedora Master.
Cactus on the... Another grab comes out from Flip Flop. Let's see if there's follow-up for it. An anti-made that finds no one, really.
There was follow-up for it, just nobody died.
Yeah.
Like, they were all beaming them down.
Yeetmeister
Yeetmeister dies a little late, and Aqua just jumps off the map.
Aqua jumps off the map, meeting the molten core of the robot factory under King's Row.
You can see Riddle Dog really wanted War to pick up that health pack, but War simply was not here for it. The Shatter invested by Jack just to kill Invictus. That is a spiteful man right there.
Yeah, I really don't blame Jack there. I don't really like playing against the May character. War is also sparring with said Reinhardt, as Jack does get out there. Pneumonia rezzed by HVSec. Let's see if we can do anything with the 3 ultimates that Team HV has.
And walking forward here, we got a lot of ults on the side of the Team HVSec, and the Photon Barrier is used. Fedora Master is instantly able to pick up Yeetmeister. We've got the dive in. They're going hard in the paint. Riddle Dog picks up Fedora Master, however. I don't think it's looking still pretty good for Team HVSec. They're making a lot of progress here on the defense. They're able to push them all back.
Thank goodness we reviewed our barrier names before this casting. Dragon comes out from Fancy. Finds War mid-beat again.
Why is it mid-beat again?
That's the sound barrier this game.
Hammer down, hits wall? No, it got them before wall.
That's gonna be something you want to watch back. Oh, poor War. Pneumonia set up behind, looking for a cheeky biotic grenade, I would imagine. I doubt that. Or if there's anyone who's gonna spy check it, it'd be Yeetmeister. I'll tell you that much. And he blocks the nade! He's so pissed!
The freeze, the big freeze comes out. 3 kills in favor of Team HVSec. What's that called? Blizzard. Blizzard comes out. It's like entertainment. Yeah.
We're gonna see
Aqua just dies on point in Primal. Unlucky, but he was doing what he could. Invictus runs. He's able to get on point.
There. Does he have
makes
cooldowns?
Touch happen. Red Cactus on Tracers, making some work happen. Recalls. Gets back to point. Almost. Yeetmeister gets a huge shatter. Actually, he kills Pneumonia. He's gonna be able to pick up Fancy, maybe. Oh, the yellow beam's there.
Riddle Dog and Yeetmeister. If there's no 2 people, I would want rather holding down a payload.
Dragon strikes there. Riddle Dog falls. However,
into a dragon. Gets pinned by
his fade didn't work. The fade or the pin comes out. Yeah, Aqua's sitting on point, trying his best on the ball character. He rolls around the wall, and yeah, he went to go get a health pack, but he couldn't.
You know what they say? Fade don't work. Gotta go bald.
Yeetmeister types in chat Sim Hanzo ZZZZZZZZZZZZZZ.
See.
War types Ryan ZZZZZZZZZZZ.
This reminds me of a certain show match between the Athens Axolotls and the Honolulu Hamsters, where a certain DPS comp pissed off Yeetmeister again, and he all of a sudden turned the very for fun match into a tryhard match. Surely he's not toxic in the All-Stars match for no stakes. I would not believe. I would hope.
I literally don't know what you're talking about.
You don't, because you weren't there, because you're not a Honolulu Hamster or an Athens Axolotl, now are you? You, in fact, skipped out on the most recent Go for Watch League season, so...
I did, but I casted. I casted at the start.
Cast the show match.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, you should be. We're going to see a classic, quote-unquote, rat strat from Team HVSec here. I'm assuming the objective of this comp is to teleport a Bastion on top of this statue here. I think, however, Akua might be set up on the Roadhog for it, such that he can find the Bastion early on. We'll see how this fight goes out. But I believe
sure Yeetmeister's also set up in a position where he's going to be looking for a pin. But I don't think he really realizes they don't really want to walk through that door all too much. They just want to get up the Sim TP.
And Akua hooks too early. Still gets.
It doesn't matter. Red Cactus just completely deletes Fedora.
HVSec misses his res.
He fell too low. Unfortunately, as Invictus is in the back line, going a little hard in the paint on the Doomfist character, charges up his punch, hits the bus.
Where's he Fancy on the Widowmaker now? Off at the Symmetra, see if he can find any stragglers out in the open to pick off with the sniper rifle. We're gonna see this Bastion continue though, even without the Symmetra. Let's see if the Doormaster can make the Bastion work. Yeah.
So we're looking, gets flip-flop, mid-accretion. She pulls out the grass.
Akua found out in the open, but he does get back to the safety of his Reinhardt, so doesn't look like that. He's off-angling through Hotel, throws a hook, finds the Ana.
Dragon invested here from Red Cactus. It's able to pick up Fancy. That's a lot of red I'm seeing in the kill feed on the left-hand side. They're getting the kills. The blue team is dying, if you think about it.
Rex Cactus with an amazing dragon, just cutting what remained of Team HV in half. We're gonna see them set up in a very similar. We're gonna see Yeetmeister in a very similar position. Surely they will not suspect it a second time.
Surely Yeetmeister crouched in the corner. Jack sees him right now. Jack is staring at him with his barrier.
I think
Yeetmeister has to run away. He's gonna get shot a lot, but it doesn't matter. It's really just more ult charge if you think about it.
Yeah.
And actually, Red Cactus is able to pick up Jack there as Aqua throws out The big whole hog. He's
Get
anti, but he
immortality.
has the immortality field, so he's not gonna fall. Meteor Strike Invictus.
What for?
Probably just gonna go to a health pack. Yep.
Yeah. The team's pretty split though. If they make a move here, I'm sure that they could run over half the team. Ooh,
Oh,
big hook from
Flop just
Aqua.
instantly taken out of the Gravitic Flux. And Yeetmeister hits shield. Jack does not hit shield, actually. Jack hits 4, I believe,
That
including
looks-
just completely bonking Yeetmeister.
I couldn't have said it better myself than what Yeastmeister just said in chat. That looks like an MTD.
And Fedora Master throws out the tank form. I believe that means he's probably going to be swapping, but he's looking for something, anything.
Maybe he sets up a pirate ship? We saw Shatter come out at the end of this first point capture from Team
Invictus has been
Yeastmeister.
slept. Fedora Master sits down in sentry form, getting ready to find him. He does get him. The lamp was used, but it finds nothing. We actually have Aqua walk in and on Hog into the Fedora, but he just hooks the Ana, so he eats the entirety of Fedora Master's Bastion turret form.
And a res just comes out for Fancy there, so no harm done for Team HV here. We're gonna
And
have to see. Wait,
what's
what is
going
happening?
on?
It's fun.
So in hotel right now, sorry, in theater, we've got Yeetmeister just he's playing cat and mouse with the 2 tanks on the side of the Team HV sec. They're having
Wait.
this is not a fair mailman.
Yeah,
What is
that's
this?
That's not fair at all. Hopefully, Team Yeetmeister can walk on the rest of the team. Yeah, I agree with you, Max. That's a bit disrespectful. Pneumonia found by Wreck Cactus's dragon, minus 10 meters. Team HV will have to redo the attack.
Sorry, I mean, how could you not look what was going on in the movie theater there?
I was watching. Not really fair, in my opinion. Hopefully, Prod caught that as well. Hook from Akua onto Jack leaves the Reinhardt down, meaning that they could just walk on to the rest of the team. Although
picks up
Fancy
2.
behind finds 2 with his high noon.
Aqua walks up though, kills HV sec. That's the pocket down. He just shoots Fancy in the face. GG. Bye bye. Sleep comes out though. Nice sleep from Pneumonia. And Red Cactus kills him with the scanner arrow. Sonar arrow? Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna see a stop here on the streets, and I know that a lot of the times that you could get clogged up on the streets phase here at Kings Row, especially if you're playing a Bastion still. It's hard to really get him into a position where he can set up and, you know, rain down. Look at this flank though from Team Yeet.
Yeetmeister shatters, it hits Fancy, it hits a bunch of other people as well. That's 3 dead instantly.
Yep. That's what I expected to see from Team Heat here.
And Fedora Master gets nanoed. He's sitting there. He's going hard in the paint, but it don't much matter. Aqua throws out the whole hog. Pretty big graphitic flux from Flip Flop. But if you think about it, you're in spawn. So, like, what is it? What do you really achieve? I'm not going to start singing. Nice try. Nice try to get me to start singing, though.
Next big frag.
Yeetmeister pins through the window. Unfortunately, doesn't really find anything, as Jack actually solo shatters Riddle Dog and just kills him.
All of his cooldowns into him.
And you know what? I was kind of hating on that gravitic flux use and finding the big kills, but it's actually going to allow Team HVSec just to keep pushing forward. They're going to get all the way through.
Especially importantly, get this Bastion set up on the payload finally. Maybe.
And he instantly is off.
Thanks, Fedora Master, for.
He messed up the tech. He messed up the tech.
Right,
he's in now.
Go. He's in position.
He's got the perfect. He's got like Widow sights right now. I'm gonna get in on him, and nobody peeked him. So, I mean, it was a big zoning ult.
Setup though. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in a good angle here. It's like when a Bastion gets on the chandelier and
Oh, big hook.
What's that map?
Big hook from Aqua there as he just pulls Fancy right off the
I can
map.
vault. Yeah, Aqua gets a big Akua, if you will. It's a big hook on Fancy
Another
there.
one. They're just gonna let him do this.
He keeps getting away with it. Fedora Master is set up on turret form, trying to get a little bit of damage on Akua, who actually hooks him around the. That was certainly a hook, and Invictus just punches him into hell.
Did you just swear?
Hey, hell's not a swear word.
I'll have to run that with the officials.
President
You'll have
Biden
to
will have to, will have to answer for this one.
Your channel points will be revoked accordingly.
Huge shatter from Yeetmeister. Oh my
Pop goes
goodness.
flying into the air for some reason. Meteor Strike comes out from Invictus, lands on top of Pneumonia here. Looks like it's gonna be another decisive. Oh, actually, I think at this point Team Yeet has it in the sense that they're not gonna make any more advances onto the team. Although they are regrouping quite fast. What do I know? What do I know? Aku is set up to try and maybe nope, hook a shield. That's what he's set up to do.
Alright, Yeetmeister
Nano
gets
comes
the
out,
nano. I'm hearing a lot of ults going out. High Noon has been invested from Fancy, but unfortunately he dives direct Cactus's Dragon Strike. Now we've got Yeetmeister swagging out in the
Res
corner.
comes out
HV
of
Sec gets on Pneumonia.
Could see
We got-
maybe some sort of hero play.
Shatter. He tried to get a big range shatter. It didn't much work, but he did pick up Invictus with the pin, and he also did hit him with the shatter. Sleep on the flip flop. Oh my God, Pneumonia sleep. Pneumonia onoid.
Waiting for
War on cart, kind of in the backline type beat.
yeah.
Gets flashed. He falls. It's looking suddenly very good for Team HV Sec.
They might be able to push us over that finish line that they need right there at the yellow square. Just a couple
Red
minutes
Cactus
left.
is trying, and
Not a
there's
lot
nobody
of
there. I
time.
think they're gonna cap.
And there goes Team HB.
Team HV wins. I think we might have only been doing a best of 3.
What?
We're not doing. I don't think we're doing a best of 5. So I think that might actually be it all.
The GGs are coming out and
But yeah, the GGs are coming out.
this is that block.
Very unfortunate.
Wait.
Not the block. Not the block.
First 2-3. Best of 5. Unless Aku is
Fedora Master
lying.
lied to me then. Fedora Master lied to me.
Well, let's see, because Aqua here has been known to lie. He lies to me all the time, but
Okay.
their map
Yeah,
is
yeah.
being asked, so it looks like
Yeah.
we get a bit more time. No BO3. I think these players really need to read the manual here.
So now that we've got
I
some
knew-
downtime. Oh,
What's
sorry.
up?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I always knew that it was best of 5 because I
Thank you.
care a lot about the All Stars event here.
Yeah. So now that we got some time, I just want to, I'm looking at some of these names, right? And like some of them, I don't really know the lore for. Like, what does Neomonia even mean? How did Riddle Dog get Riddle Dog, right? But I'm gonna give you a little piece of trivia that I've learned recently. You know, Wrecked Cactus.
Yeah.
Do you know where you got that from?
No, I don't know where.
I know you're a fellow Destiny enjoyer, Rick Cactus.
Oh, like
Yeah.
who does 10-minute YouTube videos to update
Make
the
money.
Eververse? Yeah, that's where do you think War comes from? You think it's just you could get a guest appearance from War?
He's like
Explain the lore.
might be like a
Lore,
biblical
lore.
thing. Like he might be like one of the 4 horsemen.
Oh, could be.
Could
And
just
then,
be like
maybe it's
the
his
event.
Fortnite squad. It's his Fortnite squad. It's this war, famine, plague, and death, or whatever.
Where do you think Jack came from?
Probably his name.
Nah. I don't know. That seems too easy.
Where do you guys think Caden came from?
That's probably also
Then.
his name.
K then, quite frankly.
Wait,
then.
what did you say, Caber?
I just said name.
Nope, you're wrong. His name's actually Matt.
That's crazy.
My name's Matt with an X instead of 2 T's.
You know, like Oaks is OK's.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cadence is okay then. Okay then.
So Max said it right.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
Why would you
my
think it'd
name's
be his
also
name?
like-
That's weird.
My name's also like Matt, but instead
It's
of an
with-
ATT, it's a J.
Wow, this is. They want to go Havana, I think.
I believe so.
War wants to
War's
play.
playing Widow.
If he actually plays Widow, I'm gonna only spectate him the entire match.
I will not spectate only War if he plays Widow the entire match.
And I 1v1 Widow War. I take those as War. Prodar? Yeah,
Prod.
man.
Yeah, man.
Prods are. Wait, I need more ellipses. There we go.
It's like the troll despair.
We've been R the entire time, man, as we're looking at Taller de Sebastian. Is the name of this, the name of the garage. I've actually never looked at that signage. Have you?
No. This guy thinks I actually look at the scenery in this game. I've only played it for, Oh
Literally,
yeah,
probably 1,000 hours.
I'm gonna agree with Nuttier in chat here. I think we should get a war damage prediction. What should we say? What's like a good
I'm
cutoff
not gonna
number?
do that. Oh my, he's locked Widow.
Why can't we do war damage numbers?
Hey man.
What?
Because actually he's not on the right part for the correct damage numbers. I don't think.
What?
Like with the, because like it's supposed to be tanks DPS support to like do stuff. Wait,
Yeah,
pneumonia is on ball.
Coping. Sure.
Pneumonia's on ball.
Flip flop is on Torbjorn. Yeah, I don't even know what this comp. We're gonna see a lot more of a realistic comp come out from Team Yeetmeister here, where war is on Mercy.
War is on Mercy, yeah, that's why we can't do damage spread, because they were debating us.
Yeah, because it's probably gonna be 0 damage knowing wars go for Watch League track history. We're gonna see a Widow diff. From
That's good. That's good. You guys talk about this like it's ill.
What? 0 damage, Mercy?
Yeah, that's the only correct way. Okay, I'm looking at Pneumonia here. He's setting up behind. He's playing really slow here. He's not being too proactive on the ball yet. He's doing the Yeetle scanning. He didn't quite make it up there, but now he's on Invictus. Misses a couple shots. He breaks the Venom Mine. He's just got to roll away.
It's hard to get through that Mercy 55 healing per second.
Indeed.
It's just tough. Although Flip-Flop's gonna find a kill onto Aqua here, as he is rezzed once again by War. Jack finds War on the Mercy. Mercy a slam.
Clear impact area on the point. Riddle Dog getting deathly low with the help of the Discord orb. Brett Cactus also probably going to fall to the hands of Pneumonia.
Jack stares death in the face as Akua point blank shoots an arrow right into him. Mercy.
I'm seeing really good ball technology from Pneumonia.
I am also seeing good ball technology. This is what I like to see from players here. When they first pick up the characters, they grapple onto the palm leaves of the tree. That's where you want to be. Is that
not the grapple point, man? In your professional opinion, where's the grapple point there to get into that window?
I don't even think you don't want to go into that window, realistically speaking. You just stay on the high ground and slam them as they walk around the corner. Instead, he's going to die in their spawn. That's fine, too. That's spoken like a true ball player.
Invictus drops the sights. That's what this thing is called. Infrared sights. Infrared sights. The visor, if you will. Dragon invested by Aqua. Doesn't much find anything. Yeetmeister, however, picks up HV Sec. The Gravitic Flux is used by Yeet. Picks up... Slams 2 on Flip Flop and also Fedora Master. Pneumonia drops the mines. Sorry, I'll let you take over. That's my bad.
No, keep talking. You're in the... I was ruining your flow. We're going to see Fedora Master int with the Valkyrie. Don't find a lot there. Fancy finding a Zen differential there, as the fight is cleaned up in favor of Team Yeetmeister.
By the way...
I don't think they get another retest.
No, they don't. Well, wait, Pneumonia on the ball, actually. Riddle Dog missed his hook. The Gravitic Flux is used, as well as the Molten Core from Flip Flop. We're getting very low to a C9 situation here with this many ults being used. Pneumonia's in the back line looking for something. It picks up 2, actually. Riddle Dog gets a whole hog, though, and they asked us niner.
I know that it looked like it was a...
It's not a C9. It's not a C9.
It looked like a loss in terms of team HVSec here, but... a lot of ults were used from Team Yeetmeister, such that it might have been a worth fight to take, just for them to secure the point and force them to use some ults.
Indeed. And real quick, I want to point out that Cake Kitty says in chat, "Fancy on Zen skull emoji, we lose." That's quite frankly, that's messed up. That's messed up. That's messed up. I believe in fancy Zen supremacy.
I do too.
Sights used by Jack. He's looking for the angles. He's taking the duels.
4 people collapsing onto Riddle Dog underneath.
Oh, he picks up Invictus. He's looking for the angles. Oh, he gets a nice shot, but he doesn't quite pick up there on Aqua, but it doesn't matter because his team's winning.
Yeah, that was a clean fight here from Team HVSec because they were able to collapse on the right targets, find isolated targets, and Pneumonia was able to isolate and Shout out to myself apparently from pneumonia. I'll give him a heart. How do I do it again? There we go. We're gonna see some possible ults coming out from Team Yeetmeister to try and take the payload progress back into it.
Dragon is used by Akua. I need to say Akua from now on.
Okay.
As Riddle Dog actually picks up Fedora as well. It's looking really good for the side of Team Yeetmeister here. As HVSec actually falls, and so does Jack. It's just a very, very clean fight.
Akua just plinking heads as he drops a frick you into the chat. You tell him, Aqua. -10. -10 what, Max? As we go into the next fight.
-10 quantity.
Riddle Dog's gonna try and call out this flank here as he finds Flip Flop on the Cassidy there. There's gonna be an attempted res as Fedora Master just
Fancy drops the Transcendence there to get in there and try to help his team. Actually, I think he probably secured the res there for Fedora Master, who pulls out the Glock, tries to find some kills, instead gets picked up by Invictus. As Invictus gets another, picks up HVSec as well. You see? Picks up Fancy.
Oh, the mines invested from pneumonia. Also spoken like a true ball player. The fight is always salvageable. And I don't know if you saw that sequence of events unfold, but Riddle Dog hooked Flip Flop, killed Flip Flop. Instead of immediately resing, Fedora Master teabags Flip Flop's corpse. The trans is invested by by Fancy, and then only then Fedora goes for the res.
I think that's probably the intelligent way to play that fight. I don't know if I really would have played it any different. As Invictus gets a nice kill on the Fedora Master.
Woo!
The Gravitic Flux into picking up Flip Flop. So, like, if this was League, right, and you do a play like that, they would say, like, thanks for the leash.
They would,
in chat.
Well, they make... You could say it in chat. You want to say it?
I'm not going to say, thanks for the angle or anything like that. But, like, in League, if you steal, like, an objective, you'd say, like, thanks for the leash.
Though, so you can stop talking.
I'm just trying to talk about my interest, man. Okay, anyway, Gravitic Flux being used by Yeetmeister. He goes to find something. I don't know if he picked up anybody or not. HVSec actually killed him, so it doesn't matter. There's a point of stabilizing a bit more as they're playing really close here, side of HVSec. And Red Cactus gets a nice little angle onto Fancy between the shield, and they would pick him up.
And the final stroke of a real ball player is that... Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. I'm just gonna not finish that thought.
Is swapping the hog?
Yeah, but I thought it was as a result of the Sombra, but then I realized that they're on the same team. That's tough.
That's tough. And if you think about it, Fancy actually just killed Invictus, which isn't too tough for the Fancy. It was tough for the Fancy haters in the chat.
Hook onto the Yeetmeister ball there. It's gonna be tough for. We'll see. We've got a lot of ults coming from Team HVSec here into the last stretch of Havana here. Let's see if they can turn around and stop the momentum for the last minute of this fight. Only Tactical Visor here to be at. Found.
The EMP almost got it, but it was instantly murdered.
The Deadeye is also found from Akua.
Yeah, Aqua actually just kills 3 there.
Wow.
That's the most in favor we've seen for Team Yeetmeister there.
Let it be known to all you aspiring Overwatch All-Star pros that is why it is good to use your ultimates before the enemy uses their ultimates, because of things like that. Go watch Aqua play. Watch them aim. Watch them use the Tactical Visor, and you will immediately hit GM just like Aqua. -5.
He lost another 5 quantity.
Can we subtract 1,000,000 quantity from you? How much quantity are you currently in possession of?
That's the thing I want to say. I'm gonna.
That'll be for the NSFW.
No.
We're gonna see double shield come out from Team HVSec. Too much for you. I'll tell you that much. The double shield comes, or never mind. We're gonna see pulled pork come out from Team HVSec here, and we're gonna see the hog and ball torture from Team Yeetmeister here. Yeetmeister not typically known for the wrecking ball, but always welcome in my mind. Flip flop on the Widowmaker here. Also not very well known for that character. Let's see if we can just clean this up. Yeetmeister is scouted out, and people are going to find him.
HVSec is holding his ground like a true Orisa player, just standing on point and holding M1. This is truly the way the character was meant to be played. I hate what they've done to her in Overwatch 2.
No,
just kidding.
Awesome in Overwatch 2.
She is very awesome in Overwatch 2, as Yeetmeister rolls in and gets somber hacked and dies.
I'm going to guess that Yeetmeister will not be playing Wrecking Ball on Respawn due to this somber playing, but we'll see. I could be wrong. I would swap.
He is still on the Wrecking Ball as Riddle Dog falls to the hand of Jack.
This is why Yeetmeister has a stronger mental than me.
Nice hook comes out there from Riddle Dog, picks up Jack. Pneumonia in return tries to pull him in and get something to happen there, but unfortunately it doesn't quite gets picked up. Invictus gets a double kill. It's all going red in the favor of the scoreboard there for the DPS of Team Yeetmeister.
We're gonna see the Team HVSec here coming up on that EMP, which is a very crucial ult for winning fights. One of the best initiating ults in the game. But we can see if War answers early with an early Valkyrie, Red Cactus can snuff it out with a Transcendence to counteract it with quick reactions. It could be invalidated.
Oh, and the EMP is dropped. Red Cactus dies very quickly. HVSec picked him up. We got the CC resistance used. I don't know if the bongo really needed to come out, especially with like the entire team already dead. Yeetmeister's like the only one left alive, and he's just kind of rolling around like a little goober. He actually gets hacked and falls to Pneumonia in the back. Invictus taking this weird off angle. I guess he just got separated from the team, and he dies.
Yeah, I don't know. The bongo might have been worth it. Akua is always a person who can shoot people on the enemy team. I'm quite scared of him.
That's true. That's true. As long as you get the kills, that's right. The fight was won, so maybe it was worth it. As Jack is in, and they let him live way too long.
They're not hurting on ultimates either. We're going to see Yeetmeister roll out onto the Baptiste here. The lamp comes out a little too late for Save Fancy there, as the kill feed starts to show up red. Pneumonia invests the whole hog. We're going to see HVSec still on the payload. Oh, Fedora Master gets hooked around the canister from Riddle Dog. It doesn't seem like Team HVSec is too excited about that. The Riddle Hog. The Riddle Pog.
Wait, but can you look at Jack's... He's already 70% to ult.
What was he
just used?
1% ago.
He was 71. He was at 0 not too long ago from using that EMP. He built it up in like half a fight.
We're going to see Akua set up for a tactical visor, it seems. Set up behind. Maybe he could get some big frags and catch them without the tanks looking at them.
Did Diva just swear? She can't do that. It's PG-13.
Akua invests the tactical visor as Fedora Master tries to stuff him out.
Jinkies, I'm gonna need you to chill.
To kill? Aw, the two Roadhogs are kissing. They made friends.
In game.
Oh my god. They made friends with Pneumonia.
Wait, can we get some eyes on Pneumonia right now? No, he's getting shot! These cowards!
This reminds me of my favorite social deduction game where one of the he tried to come back. The imposter. He vented. Uh-oh. He's sus. Big hook from Riddle Dog as he finds HV trying to get onto that Invictus Ash that he is famous for. It's gonna be hard to push without a Roadhog that was being a little sussy.
Thank you. I'm keeping it together.
Once again, we're going to be in that position where Jack has that EMP. Although there are two support ultimates that can be invested if they want to try and counteract it. We'll
Indeed, we've got Jack in the back with EMP ready. He's got eyes on Red Cactus. He's got eyes on all the supports. He almost got spotted out by Akua there, but he didn't quite get caught.
Big minefield comes out from, I believe, Yeetmeister.
Yeah, that was Yeetmeister. Dropped a big minefield, got a really big slam as well.
Yeah, because I was going to say, he's at 20% already. Bob comes out from Invictus here, trying to clean up some kills.
Jack gets a huge EMP, but Red Cactus actually just
follow-up?
got back to full instantly. It was a 3-man EMP, but there was no team there. He was trying to make a play happen by himself, but unfortunately, as Somber, you don't do too much damage with the little pew-pew gun.
Yeah. Changes in Overwatch 2. That hack does damage.
The Meister has been slept. And
HV's
he's still going to get out.
Oh, Nano invested into HV. Let's see if he can do anything with it. Maybe find War?
He drops the bomb, and
Big
unfortunately...
Speed comes out anyway from Fedora Master, kind of cleaning up that kill on War for HV Sec there.
Unfortunately for HV, whenever you go Baby Diva, you don't keep the Nano from the mech.
They should change that.
They should change
The
that.
balls are going to chase each other.
In-game.
As in-game. As Pneumonia finds himself on top of that duel.
And what's going on down here? Riddle Dog and Red Cactus standing in the room menacingly, and Jack just kills them both.
In-game.
Akua drops a visor though. He gets 2. I believe he could probably get 3 here if he searched for it hard enough, and he actually died to pneumonia. Yeemeister spinning around on point like a goofy little ball player, and pneumonia picks him up. Pneumonia is actually rolling around trying to make some proactive plays happen. He picks up Riddle Dog. Holy, he's just living. He drops the mines here pretty defensively, just saying don't come through here, just to allow the point cap. And they get it off of it.
To get through.
Jack was able to walk through. Yeah, he dropped the Death Blossom. Pneumonia quite didn't make the leap he wanted to make there. That's okay. He's gonna just go pick up a health pack and get ready to set up in the back line. Actually, he's being chased by Yeemeister.
They're hanging out again. There is so much sussy behavior happening in this match.
Oh my goodness!
Riddle Dog trying to avenge his friend. Lands a hook, but it does not pull anything in. What is happening here? Mine is 2,000 quantity.
I agree. That is a minus. Dragon invested. Buy. Flip flop.
And a transcendence to answer, I guess.
A bit of tomfoolery is happening as said in chat. That's so true. A bit of tomfoolery is happening in this game as Fancy is given the Nano. He jumps up. He's looking for Akua.
And Riddle Dog pushes him back
almost off the edge. Almost off the edge. He barely lived, and he still died from a max range whole hog. I don't quite know what was going on there.
Comes out from Riddle Dog. Meister's doing things, trying to defeat his mirror.
Jack is just standing on point, getting ult charge, getting really close to the old EMP there again.
Last stretch here for Team HVSec. A couple ults to invest here. Let's see what they could do with it from Team Yeetmeister. It's gonna be hard to push through this last bastion of a.
Pneumonia's trying to do something with his grapple, but unfortunately wasn't able to. Yeetmeister and Pneumonia just going hard at each other, just shooting. HVSec drops the bomb, kills Invictus. The mines are on point, however. Bob's sleeping. Jack throws out the EMP, dies, but it's a big one. It hit like 2 or 3 people too. I lied. So not that big, if you think about it. True. He did do that in game, thank you.
Although, Pneumonia's leaving point here to try and do something, but it's going to be hard for them to
HVSec makes it on the Diva. The Transcendence has been used, but I'm thinking this is going to be the first map in favor of the Yeetmeisters, and there it is. Team Yeetmeister Supremacy takes a map.
Do you believe in Yeetmeister Supremacy? Do you think that they could reverse sweep this?
I think after the bad sportsmanship I saw there from the Pneumonia ball, where he sits next to the Yeetmeister character.
This is what I'm talking about again, by the way. A lot of ults invalidated just because he pressed Q before them.
Yeah, pretty good. What do you think about it? Flip flop. Who won? Who's next? You decide.
Good reference. Good reference.
Good reference. ERB.
2CP.
It's in the game.
UBRB?
No, ERB.
Oh. Epic Rock Battles. That's right.
Yeah. ERB, it's in the game.
Oh, looks like you predicted the BRB, actually. As there's going to be a bio break call from Team Yeet.
Can someone other than me tell Jamie that no one cares? I care so much, man.
War. War never changes.
What is the mitochondria? I don't think that's spelled correctly, is it?
Say you don't know then.
I'm not going to say that. That's mean. That's out of pocket if you think about it. So we're going to Nimbani.
This
I
is
think. No, we're not. They just picked it. And bio called.
too much goofiness from chat from Cake Kitty.
Oh wait, but
I don't think
Fedora Master.
there's enough.
It doesn't need to be called in chat because we know.
I don't think there's enough goofiness.
Warhyper, were you killing people on Mercy? This is not the way.
I didn't see damage points. I didn't see any damage points.
War in chat right now. I need you to tell me. Did you hurt somebody? Did you hurt somebody as Mercy? Because that's not the way we do it. I'm gonna tell Ronan.
You bonked them.
You bonked Invictus and Akua because they were cute. That's rather wholesome if you think about it.
But Invictus and Akura is on the same team. I don't think they bonked them.
Hey, I'm not gonna repeat what Blisson just said in chat.
You should say it as a good streamer. As a good streamer, you should say it.
In game, that's all I'm gonna add to what his comment is.
Yeah. Say
Cowboy Jock in chat.
Not in game. Suspicious.
Pride is R. We're R. We're always R. I'm gonna eat a chocolate pretzel. You like chocolate pretzels?
Yeah, they're pretty good. I
Okay.
had some with like a mint taste on it the other day. Pretty good. Yeah. What's funny about here on Numbani is that
It's a map.
that it is a map, but it is also a map that is notorious for dive characters such as Winston or Wrecking Ball, Diva, all those characters. Genji.
Maybe even Genji, if you think about it.
But I know very much that Yeetmeister likes to force Reinhardt on this map. So we'll see if we get to see it.
Jamie just said that there's blood on her spacebar in the Twitch chat. It's kind of out of pocket, man.
That's Are we allowed to talk about blood? That's something we're allowed to do as streamers.
People in this game bleed, I think, when you punch them.
They do.
But it's very cartoonish blood.
Not real life blood, like the blood on Jamie's keyboard.
Yeah. This is in-game blood. Unironically in-game.
In-game. This is in-game. Don't worry, guys. Odorless in-game blood.
Stop! You know, actually in League of Legends, Yasuo, what character, makes the minions bleed whenever he attacks them. But nobody else does that, if you wanted that little fact.
Yeetmeister on Winston instead of the
Yes.
forced.
I love Yeetmeister on Winston. I'm actually going to watch him for a second while I eat another chocolate pretzel. I'm a little hungry. Got the SF Shock skin on. That's pretty cool.
See, some Genji mirroring from Pneumonia and Aqua here. The Torbjorn from HVSec. Try and fend off this point quite well as the red team here, Team Yeetmeister, is wrapping around that back line there. The tanks and the Ana walking back around. Fancy finds an early pick onto War and Invictus as well, taking out an essential two-part engine of this machine that is Team HVSec.
Pneumonia falls to the tickle. To the tickles of Yeetmeister. And actually, he jumps onto Jack here. Jack on the Mercy, being chased down by Yeetmeister. He flies away, though. Guardian Angel's a strong ability, and Yeetmeister falls. It's looking pretty good for Team HVSec, as the first fight should be stabilizing out.
It's hard to recover when the first person who dies on your team is the Mercy, I will say. We're going to get to see some monkey spin from Fedora Master. I love monkey spin.
Notably, no Sniper Monkey in this game.
Monkey. The pocketed dash coming around from coast side to see if people are going to collapse on it, but that involves draws a lot of attention away from Team HVSec as the rest of Team Yeetmeister is setting up down the main choke point.
Pneumonia actually checking out this, or trying to check, the War Invictus pocket, and actually picks up and kills Invictus, chasing down War. He's got the damage boost of his own. He's looking for Rectactus. The dive comes out here. from Fedora Master, really well timed, perfectly in line with this Genji, getting perfectly in sync. Akua falls. It's looking like a really good fight win for Team HVSec.
Yep, and then we're gonna see after the second team fight is about when the ultimates start to come online, and
All of them.
Yeah, pretty much all of them on Team HVSec, bar a Molten Core that will soon be online anyway.
Literally like one shot, yeah.
Versus a couple ults coming up on Team Yeetmeister here, but not quite enough to match the 5 ults sitting in the bank that is Team HV. So we'll see what happens here.
Pneumonia dashed up, didn't
Nano
blade,
blade
but got nanoed, so then he blades instead anyway. Goes on Red Cactus, unfortunately doesn't ever hit him, so he doesn't get the reset. Kind of a poor nano blade as Fedora Master just picks up and kills anybody for himself, you know?
Yeah.
Invictus falls. Pneumonia's still going in. Picks up War.
You got the numbers. Might as well capitalize on top of it, especially if you invest that many ults.
Kills Akua.
Now we are going to
see
the
disrespect from Pneumonia.
We're going to see the flip of that ultimate bank that I was just talking about, as Team HV only has the Molten Core, Primal, and the Diva Bomb, whereas
all 6.
Team Yeetmeister has all 6 of their ultimates.
Literally all 6. And Invictus gets an early pick. That's not how you want to start this fight. That means those ults aren't even going to have to be used as much. Bob is thrown out on the point. He's looking to get a kill. I'm watching Bob right now. What's Bob doing?
Fedora invests
HVSec's turret.
Primal Rage. Primal Rage has come out from both Winstons, and they're going to smack around and disrupt both teams.
HVSec drops the Molten Core. Fedora Master was in Primal, but he dies actually to Akua. Yeetmeister,
Akua in the lava.
Pneumonia's back, looking for some damage. He's actually really close to a blade. Surprisingly, not entirely lost yet for Team HVSec, especially if Pneumonia can get this blade off.
Interestingly, the blade from Akua was not nano boosted by Red Cactus. Now the nano comes out onto the Genji.
He's nanoed now. Pneumonia pulls out the blade, though, I can only imagine. He's in the backline. He kills Red Cactus.
He does not need a blade.
He kills War. Fancy falls. Or sorry, Akua falls. It's Team HVSec wins this fight, actually. They're going to win this point.
That's
We're
crazy.
in overtime. That's insane that a pick on Akua, or sorry, a pick on Pneumonia at the very start of the fight, and they don't fall.
And 6 ults, yeah.
And 6 ults.
It must have been just a good work of the Primal Rage disrupting and just buying time for Pneumonia to come back from the spawn there, and work the magic of the Dragon Blade.
Indeed. And that's 0 time remaining, 0% capture progress. It's going to be very hard to duplicate a hold like that.
Drawable.
It's drawable, but it's going to be
tough.
Very tough.
We'll see what happens here. Maybe some bunker shenanigans, maybe some Reinhardt shenanigans. We'll have to see what is brought out from Team Yeetmeister in order to try and full hold Team HVSec here. And it's going to be the Akua Doomfist, my mentor in recent weeks, as I've been trying to master the Doom. Wait, is he going to do the thing? Is he going to do the thing? He's going to do the thing, isn't he?
What's happening?
Just watch Akua's setup here. It's going to be...
Is he going to the funny high spot that like Get Quicked On does? Yep, he is.
Yeah, he is.
He's getting in the tree to go up to the high. And he gets it. There you go, he's there.
Let's see if this can catch a Team HVSec off guard as they try and push in. Maybe HV knows they did get to play on a team together, Akua and HV.
You know what they say, go big or go home, quite frankly.
Akua just sent me a DM saying that he gets Jamie. That's the official verdict.
He gets flip-flop, he dives, he gets on her, and she sleeps him!
Oh.
And that's not where you want to be if you're on the side of Team Yeetmeister right now.
Yeah, I don't.
You do not want your DPS, one of your DPS down that quickly. It's not looking good. Already.
As the point presence is established by Team HV, they get out.
Fedora just touches point. He hops out when he falls a little bit low. He's just building up a little bit of that ult charge. Invictus actually picks up HVSec on the side.
Oh,
3 kills! 3 kills in the way. 4 kills. Akua's back. What do you know?
And it's just something we can learn from this match specifically is even if you get early picked, don't give up, man. You can still win the fights.
Indeed. Got an early pick. The Team HV just played that a little bit sloppily. They definitely should have been able to get in there and win, but got caught out there.
Appreciate that Invictus. Look at Invictus's alt charge compared to the rest of the lobbies. He's must have been clicking a ton of heads there.
Red Cactus too. Red Cactus too.
And the trend continues as Invictus finds an early pick onto Fancy. We'll see what happens next.
Doormaster comes through the small room on the bottom, trying to look to do anything. Doesn't quite get anything done. Pneumonia falls to Invictus. Invictus is hard carrying right now on the Cassidy character.
Yes, he would like this series to continue, and to do that, he's just going to click heads.
Indeed.
Although, all the head clicking in the world still can't save you from a very nice Nano Blade, which we are slowly approaching on the impending doom. It's going to be a hard thing to overcome if Flip Flop and Pneumonia pull off that Nano Blade combo, but we'll see.
Indeed. And Pneumonia is no AKM. That's a funny reference you might not get as the Nano comes out. Nano comes out on the Akua, who actually still falls with the help of the sleep from Flip Flop. Heatmeister picks up Fedora, yeah.
As he goes
Jack gets the res though. Jack gets the res. Riddle couldn't break it off. Yeet Primals, Flip Flop. High Noon invested by HV Sec. Pneumonia just dashing around. He's got the blade ready whenever he needs it. Riddle also has the bomb. Fedora Master's trying something. He goes into Primal. Blade invested. Finds one and then one with the blade. Fedora Master on point, swinging around like a crazy monkey.
Looking like it's in favor of Team HV Sec here.
Mech. Team HV Sec's gonna win it. Afraid. Unless something big happens.
Something big could happen. We could see a big High Noon come out from Invictus here. Unlikely though, as all they have to do is get to that first 33% and this series.
Flip Flop not even standing on point to help it go faster, and that's GG's.
That's gonna be it.
And Team HV Sec wins the All-Stars for Go for Watch League Season 5, 3-1, with a very nice full hold on Numbani first, followed by a 2-minute time for cap.
I'll see these heads clicked here. I'll see.
He gets one. He gets Flip Flop. I think he gets another one at the end of this.
Cuts off the jump.
Bubble abuser.
Well, it's gonna do it, right? I think that's
gonna do it. And yeah, it's best of 3, or sorry, best of 5, first of 3. We appreciate everybody for coming out tonight. Thank you again for
bearing with us.
for bearing with us first and foremost. The teams for playing, they did a really good job tonight. It was fun games to watch. It was pretty close in some maps, especially like Kings Row. Could have been anyone's game. Real or Havana a little bit less so, but still good showing from everybody all around. And yeah, it was a fun match. Pretty good stuff. And
indeed.
I guess we can go ahead and send us out. I guess we're done. Let me make sure.
We done? We done? Yeah, we GG.
Yeah, we should.
Well, that's gonna do it.
Right.
Rough Riders win.
And
be Rough Riders.
Indeed. Thank you for everyone for showing up again, and we appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good one.
Yep. See you later.
Yep. See you later. You can end